What's going on, guys? We're gonna break down Ethan's bar muscle up here. All right, so we're gonna go over his, we'll go over mine and kind of show the differences. So hopping up, he's hopping into that pike and that hollow position. That's not bad. I think I'd like to see it a little farther back. He's kind of balanced underneath that bar when he jumps up. His feet are kind of on the other side of the bar, but overall, not a bad position. So here, you're gonna see he starts swinging through, but his feet start dropping kind of early. So I'd like to see that swing through come. So what we want is this. We want this hollow position to last longer. So we want his hips to be on the other side of the bar. So we want it to wait just a little bit longer, but he starts going into his arch, and he hits his arch position. So there's a couple things that we don't love about this position. The first one is that the first thing is that it is a broken position. What we mean by that is that it's here, and then those legs are bent really, really hard, and that's not a great position to create tension for the bar muscle up. So we want to work on that position. The other thing is that he's relatively balanced underneath that bar, so it looks more like a standard kip. So his feet are behind, everything else is on the other side, and that's gonna not bode well later on. We want everything again on this other side of the bar. So he comes through, he looks up, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but he starts getting his hips up. Notice he's underneath of the bar right now, and he starts pulling. So he starts levering already. He starts pulling a little bit early, and then look at the distance between his knees and the bar. That's a lot of distance right there to overcome. So he's coming up. The knees don't really go any higher. Now he's just transitioning. He catches it a lot higher than I was anticipating. He has a little bit of a chicken wing there. That's going to be a lot to overcome. So when he's in this position, if his feet stay on this side, he's not going to be able to turn over up top. If his feet were to swing back, that chest would drop forward, and he'd probably get the rep. It's possible to get this rep, but like right there, it's just a hard position to hit. For this one, like I said, if those feet were to swing back, he'd probably hit it. But he ends up dropping down because those hips are pulling him back. But not a bad attempt. But there's definitely some things we can do to help this out. All right, so I'm going to go through mine real quick. Just get back. All right, so I'm coming up. I jump to the bar. Look at my feet. Look where I'm at behind the bar. So let me just break mine down real quick. I'm behind the bar. I'm in a nice hollow position. I'm going to swing through. I hit that arch. Now look at my arch position, right? It's a solid arch. And then notice where I'm at. I'm on the other side of the bar, right? Other side of the bar. Then I open my hip. I get to this hollow position here. But look where I'm at. I'm on this side of the bar. And then my feet and my knees come up nice and high. Look how close my knees are to that bar. A lot closer. It's just not about getting the knees up. It's where that position is. Look how, like, I'm almost horizontal. Like I'm not as vertical. We'll see that in Ethan's again when we go side by side. So my knees are up. I turn that. I start turning over. The hip comes high. Look how high my hips are. My knees are kind of rotating. My hips are really high. And I catch that just above my belly button and press out overhead. And then notice what my feet do because they're so high. So when I start turning over, see how my feet are coming down? They're coming this way. They're coming down and coming this way. And my body's going this way, right? They kind of counter. They're always opposite. And I got so much momentum, it kind of keeps going. All right, so now let's do this side by side. All right. Bring this in a little bit. Clear. All right. So we're both getting ready to jump up. jump to hollow, jump to hollow. So look at the differences. See how he's like straight up and down? And then I'm back. So look at my back position. I'm behind the bar. He's slightly in front of the bar. Then we're coming through. He slides through a decent amount. That's pretty good. I actually open up a little bit before he does. The difference is when I do get into that arch, I wait for it a little bit longer. You see that wait? So I'm farther behind the bar. So I'm holding. So we're probably not so. I'm holding just as long, but I'm in a different position. I'm in that position a little longer. So now underneath the bar right here, and then he starts going right to that arch, whereas I'm going to hit that arch and wait a little bit longer. So here's the apex of my arch. There's the apex of his. So now what's going to happen is the feet come up, his feet come up, but notice how it's just really my feet moving. My hips are moving, and I'm hitting that arch. Whereas what Ethan's doing is he's moving his legs, but he's also he's coming back with his lats. We just need those feet to go forward. We need to hit that hollow position. So now I'm in that hollow position, and when we see Ethan in that hollow position, notice that the angle in the body, right? So I'm here, right? I'm in this hollow position, and he's much more vertical. Right? It's a big difference. And those knees come up, my feet and knees come up, feet and knees come up. See where his stop? I'm hitting like that horizontal position. Now I start pulling over, and I'm catching really high. And notice like when I turn over where that's coming for, like that point is just so high, it's not coming through. Those legs just don't have anywhere to go. All right. And then we come through. So the real key to updating, to getting to a better position, it's all in that start. So we need to get a little bit behind the bar. We need to be a little bit more patient. We need to get those feet higher, those knees higher, and be patient in that pull. The issue, in the reason that we're not being patient is because the kip style that Ethan is doing is more on that balance underneath that bar that we use for toes to bar and for pull-ups. That's the issue, toes to bar and pull-ups. Rather than that balance, like we want that little bit of swing. We want our weight behind the bar, then we want it on the front of the bar. That's what we're looking for. He made a lot of progress. This was coming from our gymnastics seminar where we're working on our gymnastic movements. He made a lot of progress. And after this video, he actually had one where he got his feet out a little bit farther. He got the knees a little bit. He waited and was a little bit more patient. And as soon as he did it, he was like, I felt weightless. And that's exactly what we want. You're going to note, like, that's how high I'm catching because I feel weightless. I've created so much momentum from those positions that it feels weightless. All right. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please let me know. Comment. If you want a breakdown like this, or you want some one-on-one time, some two-on-one time to help you get to your gymnastic movement or your Olympic weightlifting movement, if you want to improve those, reach out and we'll set up a time to get you to where you want to be faster. Cheers.